What's up, YouTube? Y'all can see me or whatever. I'm gonna go over like I don't know the last like 9 months, and then just showing me the progression of the seasons. How there's overall seasons like in the cosmic egg viewpoint. How you got the different seasons of the day, different seasons of the moon, different seasons of the sun. The grand seasons or the yugas, 6,400 year seasons, and your viewpoint of the seasons as you gradually get more and more selfless and take a different position and align yourself more and more with the center of the circle to where you are the universal creator and you have realized your will more and more. You take a different seat in the stars through the heavens until you get to the void. So that it's the void is there though. It's always there. It's like they say, it's your true nature. So the Tao is your true nature. So you don't. It's always, you never have to go anywhere outside yourself to return to it. So it's just wild though. Yeah, just seeing the seasons as they go, you can see uh, how your energy is harvested every year in different ways, and you can see how your energy is like siphoned off, or however you want to look at it. It's pushing. It's a lot of pushing. It's always pressure. Everything is pressure. You push out on your lungs to inhale, so it's a pushing because it's a closed circuit. So it's all about changing the pressures, and then you get different realities or different chemical hallucinations, whatever you want to call this life. What this thing is. It's chemical reality, and everything else reflects your view, because all the external pressures create you. That's how you're manifested. It's like how you look at anything, a flower. You don't just see flower, you see everything that is the culprit that created it, all the pressures that created it, soil and earth, soil and sunlight and all that. That's the same thing for people. So I was going through that at the end of the year, cropping my energy, coming back across the country. Before that though, I seen the energy changing, and I could see that I was going somewhere. You just never really know totally where. You can't really know, or you couldn't live. It's the submission to the Tao is wild. It's the easiest way. It's the softest way. So it overcomes all the other hard ways. It is the gradual, eternal way. So it's not even anything. Again, like they say that the one that can be named or told is not the eternal way. It's something beyond words. It's the softest, most serene place in you. It is you. So yeah. Anyway, you're gradually going through that. You're dealing with people that are attracted to that too, and so that's what I've been dealing with. And it's male or female too. Like you just get people that want to get close to that energy just because you're close to you're the center of your own circle. Following the Tao and really accepting things for what they are, not seeing anything for lacking. Truly though, not like superficially. In a true way to really see like the depths of the abundance. It's difficult in a yuga, especially like in a Kali yuga, Kali, Kali yuga. So I hadn't even been in the States but a couple weeks because I wasn't even here. I left. I went to Portugal at the end of December. I was with my man Luis. He's the man, and I was just doing the same thing that I would enjoy. I would like to see myself doing, or seeing my person, my dog, my Taylor Bud. Like to see him doing. Just being of service, exchanging. Just really, I would really like to be that vessel to liberate that energy in people in that way. It's a shame that in a lot of cases it's females that gravitate towards me, and then it always gets to a place where there's no coming back from that place. So, and I'm gonna always seem callous because I'm just not. I just don't attach myself. So it's wild though, but it's really, I would like to, go from door to door or however people want it, and just go through breath sessions just to stay on top of it myself, to stay on top of the breathing myself, to stay in constant service. It serves me, so then I stay on top of it, and I can really do the work that I need to do anyway. I get the perspectives that I need to see, and then the opportunities are the perspectives. So yeah, so from Portugal I went to Spain, and yeah, man, like, I don't want to speak ill of anybody. I just didn't get along with the staff. The head coach was not at practice. Um, it was, I left Spain, went to Egypt. What I knew, went to Egypt to force myself to be away because of the culture would make it easy for that, and it was easy for that in 2017 for me to do that because of where I was energetically. But in this place, in a different place, with the potential I had energetically, it didn't match up. It wasn't enough of a challenge. I needed to be in a place where all the temptations was there, and the temptations they weren't there. Like in Egypt, like I needed temptation to be there so it could shed more light, so I could see further. And I was just seeing, like, it was just like droves of females either way, whether I was in Spain, whether I was in Germany. And it's not like I have problems like with females or nothing like that. Like, I really feel like at some level, like, you know what I mean? Like if you listen to my music, like I said, I love all my lovers. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's not like it's any ill will at all. So I don't know. I know a lot of them take shit personal, but it's not a contest. You know what I mean? It's, you really want somebody to feel like they love themselves when they're around you, and if they don't feel that way, then, you know what I mean, you should want them to go, do other things. And then you can be incorporated in their life, but just in a different distance. You know what I mean? Everything is about space. Space tells everything. So I always tell people, if they're in a relationship, they think they're in love, they need to separate for like some period of time. You know what I mean? So my energy just skyrocketed though. That's why I was so, you know what I mean, supremely sober and supremely like on top of my breathing at that point, when I had gathered all my energy to leave and go across the ocean and play ball and everything like that. So my energy, by the time I had left Egypt and got to Germany, my energy was so high, it was just too much. Like, it was just everything, and then the things that come with things. You're dealing with that. You're not only dealing with a person, you deal with what comes with them. If you're dealing with women, you deal with what comes with dealing with multiple women, or if you're dealing with whatever, you're dealing with what comes with that. And then like, it just forced me, man. Like, you know what I mean? It really did force me to be away. Like, I had to be honest, you know what I mean? Like, the polygamy shit, like, it showed itself there, and I was like, man, yo, could definitely do this, yo. But I just don't have the emotional energy to, you know what I mean, really give myself to that many people at once. It's just too many. Honestly, it was just too many. I'm not even trying to, like, toot my own horn. It's not even cool. So, yeah. Because, like, it's really, like, a distribution of blood, too. Like, I'm doing so many things at once. Like, I'm producing, and, you know what I mean, that album that I created with Wasco, and then we playing a season. I'm practicing every day. I'm lifting every day, or 5 days a week. I'm lifting, doing everything, whatever I have to do, practicing every week, and then we going through the games and all that. Like, and you got all these other chicks on the side. What comes with that? What comes with recording, and you know what I mean, the things that come around those environments. You're dealing with that whole time. So that, that all just start to weigh on you, and you juggling all these lives, you know what I mean? And it's like, that's the hard, you know what I mean? You're doing the hard things, you know what I mean? So the energy is all over the place. So I can feel like, you know what I mean, I was being derailed in a sense, but like, it just let me know, like, it's like if you could be like, oh God, I need $100, and God gave you $100, and you were like, and you got that, you would think at that point, like, that's enough proof for you to never have to ask again. But it just continually happens, you know what I mean? For people, like, people are continually like, I get my energy up, and then I go and I, I can go and lose my mind. And whether you slaying a bunch of chicks or whatever you're doing, you kind of, you're doing things in a 3D after you get your credit up through something that is what people will call righteous. You're getting your credit up through something that is really, really pure. And then you're taking that credit and that energy and investing in the things that's not that. And like, so you get what comes with that. You know what I mean? And like, that's what I saw. That's why, when I sprained my knee, I saw where this was going. I sprained my knee because my blood is distributed all over misdistributed all over. Because like, like, you can't just be banging that many chicks and then doing that many, doing this many different things. And like, I'm trying to stay on top of everything, living like 30 lives. It's impossible, yo. You just gotta stay. You gotta really, like, you have to really stay in the core to not avoid that temptation, but to let it flow through you to where you don't get attached to it and it stays in the cycle, and then you can't get out of it. And then, it's hard to get the space. And then once you get the space from it, people feel mad about it because you removed your energy and they got accustomed to your energy. And then they're addicted to it. And then, you're addicted to kind of giving it up because people get addicted to being tired. You know what I mean? That's what all the drugs do. Make you tired. So I was just breathing less and less, man, doing less yoga. I lost, the yoga loss, man. I wasn't trying to take a yoga loss. After I sprained my knee, I was like, oh man, I see where this is only gonna get worse if I stay and keep playing more games on it. So that was it. And I wasn't getting the treatment that I felt like I could get. And so the resources weren't there for me to get better. So I was like, well, I'm not sticking around for this. I'm gonna just go heal. So that's what I mean. I don't know where I could go anywhere. It could be Brazil, could be anywhere. Japan, could be California, could be anywhere. Australia. It's so many places on the I know you have to remain unmoving until the place that was the only place to begin with is it shows itself. It's, that everything that's fitting, everything that's practical, it shows itself, because what makes sense, it makes sense, but it's like going through a house of mirrors and you got all these other things that feel like they might be ideas of what could happen, but there's only one true way. And then, it's more true than the word true after you get, deeper and deeper into it. Because the deeper it gets, the deeper you get into it. You know what I mean? Because I was really protected by my unpreparedness, though, really. You know what I mean? Because if I had what I wanted, I would be destroyed. You think about playing for the, the Giants or something. I wanted to play for the Giants when I was a kid. Like, I'd be destroyed. I would never even be able to deliver this shit. Like, any of it. Like, a lot of what I know. Because I would just be slaying way more chicks than that. Who knows what could come with that? Because again, what comes with that, the people you're dealing with what comes with them. So it's all, you get all intermingled into things that's not even really you, and it's like gates, and then you end up on the outside of your own life, and it's crazy. So I've been kind of protected by it. So it's a double-edged sword, of course. Being stagnant in that sense, not really staying disciplined throughout. I'm getting the gifts and I'm taking them and running with them, but I could just be patient and getting and staying more, staying on. But I'm trying to do everything at once. I'm trying to be this, and that all at once. You know what I mean? You live in so many lives, and I did. You're pushing it to the limit to see the capacity that's what you can do all at once or whatever. But if you just allow life to happen, then you can apply things when it's necessary, instead of trying to bend life. Life is going to bend you. You got to be flexible and soft enough to bend with it, roll with it, because it is you. The Tao is you bending you, showing you different angles of you, because that's what you have to see, all of you, through different people. You have to see all the different angles of you, and you have to be as flexible as possible to even do that, to even get to that place emotionally flexible. So it's a constant undoing. Like, I mean, even the way you talk, you notice like I'm talking how I feel I would want to hear someone speak to me, different ways like that. Like it's a deep conditioning, with how the expectations within yourself and then the thoughts and then the whole process. If you get lost in that, man, that's why the breath I feel like is critical, because then you can just let the mind run and then you just see like, oh, it's just running. It's just part of the whole process. Like it has to, like, it's just one of the, whatever you call it, the mental body or whatever. Like the whole body is arriving, and everything is just certain things. Some parts are just running more than others, and you let it get tired or tuckered out or whatever. If you breathing properly, that you just get above that. You just once you start breathing more and more, you get above that. So you always have that extra second to take that deep breath too. It's always there. So in order to have a continuity for different lives, though, you have to for our life to even be remembered, it can't be spent on like a heavy lifetime of chasing like carnal satisfaction. That's a dense, heavy lifetime. That's why it's so short. That's an immemorable lifetime. Everything is for satisfaction, but that's illusory because you can't want what you have. So following the Tao, it seems the hardest, just like, the straightest path seems the longest, you know what I mean? It's the softest way. It's really about it, man. Soft and steady ultimately overcomes, of course. Ultimately. And y'all know y'all speak y'all existence and all that good stuff. So, yep. That's where it's at. ROYALT512@yahoo.com. To email me, to consult, whatever. If you want to get the PDFs, it's like one big book basically. At this point, you get like 33 books for 100. It's like a Bible. But I'm Nipsey hustling it in that sense, because it's 100. Because this works over a long period of time about a vast amount of subjects. But I'm pushing 2020 Tantra 2020 Tantra till 2020 at least, 2021, I guess. So that's going to be what I'm pushing the most. You just search R Bud Vegan on Amazon for the ebooks or the paperbacks. And if you get the paperbacks, email me. ROYALT512@yahoo.com. The paperbacks are expensive on Amazon because I had to do that just to get anything the way they position you as an author. You know what I mean? I'm not going to put those up there at 100, so I put them up there at like 30 or 25. But if you email me, then I'll send you the PDFs too to match the excess, because I know it's more than what a book price should cost, man. Maybe like $15 or whatever. So I'll send you like 2 or 3 PDFs or 4 PDFs, whatever it is to match it, whatever you need. I got the audio books too. And then, yeah, I'll be in New Jersey. I don't even know. Probably, maybe the middle of July. I'm assuming middle of July. My expectations are crazy. I could be anywhere on earth in any time at this point. So I don't know how to be or how to think. I just pretty much just follow each day. And so right now, if you want to get a session though, Jersey, 6 people at least, for a group session. You need at least 6 people. So that'd be like $20 per 2 people. Because I usually charge $15 per person, or if you bring a friend, it's $20. But and if you want a personal session and I gotta come to you, then we'll have to discuss whatever that is. What that entails. So the fasting in California though, aiming for July 22nd, like I said. That's what I'm aiming for, July 22nd. But that's how things look, from here. And I'm just trying to give y'all the best view of it. And, yeah, enjoy.